lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. And if this is not your first time here, I did a thing. So first I just want to get this out of the way. I do like the color. I just think I prefer myself as a blonde over this. So we're just going to have to, I'm still getting used to it. It's been just shy of a week. That I've had this hair color, so it's still taking some time to get adjusted to, but we're getting there. I don't know how I like it on camera at the moment, but yeah, it is what it is. So unfortunately with this color hair, I feel like I'm tied to just like certain colors when it comes to makeup now, which I'm hoping I can kind of branch out of and try to experiment with other colors. We'll see. But thankfully, this project is 50 Shades of Brown, which I have no problem pairing with this hair color. I think it's absolutely beautiful together. So that worked out very well. I don't know what I would have done if this was a different color. I may have honestly skipped this project this year. But with that being said, like I said, this is the intro for 50 Shades of Brown, which I am so excited about because there are so many brown products, packaging. You can find it in the name, the tone of a product, and it can range from any like beige to almost black, like anything in between that you would consider a brown fits into this project, which makes trying to find 50 products probably a lot more easier. Now I'm going to just start off with 5, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on. This is a project that I want to try and finish products off on because I would like to see how many brown products I can actually complete in the year. It starts today, April 15th, and goes until April 15th of 2025. So I have the products next to me and I'm just going to go through them with you guys. 4 out of the 5 are very easy, hopefully. So I'm going to show you what they are. They are mainly samples for the most part. Just kind of figured I'd get a good, easy start into this project this year. So first, I have this Liquid Touch Foundation. Yeah, Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation from Rare Beauty. So I'm not going to try and use all 6 shades. It's very obvious that most of these are not going to fit me. I'm going to try this one. And I may use this one or this one as like a contour or something along those lines. But this is what I'm going to focus on. And a part of me wants to try this one, even though I know it's way too dark for me. But I might try these as like a bronzer or a contour. So basically this yellow one I'm not going to use. This is a primer. I'm going to try and use what I can. So even though this is like one packet, I'm going to consider each of these singles as one. So technically I have more than 5 products into this project at the moment. The primer I'm going to try and use up even though it's not brown. And like I said, I'm going to try and reach for these 4 here. We're going to have to see how it goes, and I will consider it complete once the packet is actually empty, if it works. This is my main focus. If I can get any use on these 3 down here, that's wonderful. If not, it's not the end of the world because I know that these are not my shades. So if I try it once and there's just no way that it's going to work, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to skip over it and just focus on that one. So that is the first thing that we're working on. Next is another sample by Rare Beauty. This is the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. I don't like these little samples because I feel like you get absolutely nothing out of them. Again, I'm going to work on these 2, and then I think the rest might be a little bit too... Yeah, I might be able to get away with it's more yellow on camera, but I might be able to get away with these 2 as like not even a bronzer or a contour, maybe a contour, but I think there isn't going to be enough product in the packet to try a bronzer. So I'm going to try both of these as a contour one day and just see. So I'm going to focus mainly on these 2, hopefully get these 2. These are not going to count because those are way too yellow for me. So that's the next one. Then we have the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation. I love this foundation. Unfortunately, my shade is not on here, and I didn't realize that it was these little samples. I thought it was a packet, but it's not. So I'm going to focus I think I'm going to have to mix these two together, 125 and 175. My shade is 150 and that's not in here. So I'm going to try and use these three. And again, maybe try and reach for a few of these as a bronzer. 335. This one up here looks like it might work. Maybe these two down here. I'm going to try my best, but I think this is a new shade. There's a star beside it. So I think that means that it's new. Maybe all three of these have a star beside it. So I don't know. I'm going to try them. I'm going to see how they work color-wise on me. So these are going to be my main three. And again, I'm going to hope to try these ones. Don't know if I'll get around to these, but we will see. And then the last sample is the Dior Forever. And when I opened this, I don't think any of these are going to be my shades. The closest might be this one, but I think this is still going to be too dark. So we're going to just have to play and see, but I'm going to try and just focus on this one. And then for any other shades, I might be able to get maybe this one as well. I think these two I'm going to try and finish. And then again, I'll just play and see what I can work with on here. And then for my technical fifth product, I have a bronzer from Give Me Glow. Now I have just recently started using this because I did finish off the LA Girl bronzer that I was using. So this is what I'm working on. This I think is going to be my long-term product, or for now, one of. I would like to completely finish this off. I have no idea how long that's going to take. My initial thought was to roll this out once I hit pan on it, but because this is a project that I want to finish off products, if I reach 50, that's great. If not, that's okay. That's kind of how I work this project. I only roll a few products in at a time and see how many I get through throughout the year. And if I hit 50, then cool. So I do like to use up my bronzers before I roll on a next one. So I think I'm going to focus on this one and try to completely finish it off. It should be okay in the summertime, and it tends to go really nicely with this hair color. So we're going to have to see how long this takes, but I think I'll be able to do it. I use a really big fluffy brush right now, so that's kind of taking some of the progress slower than some of the other brushes that I use. So I might switch up brushes, especially in the summertime. If I tan a lot more and I need more of the product, I will use a little bit more of a dense brush opposed to what I'm currently using. So these are the sample packets and the bronzer that I'm going to be focusing on for the first month. I don't know if I'm going to get through all the sample packets this month. I'm hoping I can, at least like the main focus shades. We'll just have to see how this goes. I'm so distracted by my hair right now. I don't know how I feel about it. I like it, but at the same time, like I said, I think I prefer myself as a blonde. So I don't know. I might just let it fade and kind of go from there. But yes, so that is everything for this project. Let me know if you're doing this. I would love to come watch you. And that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye.